everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the Basement Tailgate podcast. We are your hosts, Gerard Clark.
Brian Washington.
And, we're two neighbors, two dads. Figured we start a podcast here. Obviously, we are not professional athletes, former professional athletes.
No.
No journalists or anything of that nature. Just two dads that love talking about sports, so we want to create a podcast. You can expect these podcasts coming to you every Monday morning at 6 a.m. moving forward. And yeah, it should be fun.
Oh, yeah. Looking forward to our first episode. Just, digging in, talking about hot topics, latest news, current events, all that. So, yeah, welcome to the podcast, folks.
Yeah. So, just jumping right into it. It's Sunday night. We're recording this on Sunday night. NBA Finals starting probably about, hour and a half?
Yeah, coming up.
Who you got game 2?
I can't see Dallas dropping another game like they did in game 1. I'm already thinking Dallas is winning game 2. I think game 1 was just, really just a filler, feeling it out, seeing how Boston's going to play. And I think they're going to be, ready to come back, make the proper adjustments. And game 2 is going to be good, I think.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It all depends. Well, I think Luka's a little hurt. He's questionable, but he's going to play, right? It's the finals.
Yeah,
got to play. There's no way he doesn't play. But, Boston, with Porzingis back, it's just it's deadly because Gafford and Lively, you got two options, right? You going to stand in the paint, try to catch the rebound if they don't make it, or you jump out and try to guard the three. So it's like
But one thing I know though, Porzingis is not usually consistent. Like he's hot, he's sometimes streaky, and he's coming off an injury. So who knows if he's going? Like we don't know if he had to ice that knee down a lot last game, or if he had to stay off of it, if it got stiff. So we'll see. But like I said, I'm looking forward to game 2 being a much closer much closer game than there was in game 1, man. I can't see Dallas dropping another bad game like that,
man. Look, Boston Celtics, they live and die by the 3. So if they're hot, they're hot. If they're off, it's gonna be a bad night. But Luka and Kyrie gotta play better than what they did game 1.
Yeah.
Which I think they will.
Yeah.
It's Luka's first time it's most of those players' first time in the finals. Kyrie obviously won the final. He's been in the final a couple of times. Won it in what was that? 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that veteran leadership, I think they're gonna calm down. But Boston just got a lot of firepower, and that's what I'm saying. If they clicking,
yeah,
it's gonna be. And Tatum didn't even play that well game 1.
Nah. Yeah, I know, and they got no problem shooting. Pulling the trigger, man, on those threes. I was like, wow, like they just launching them all game. So again,
that's all they do, though.
That's
all they do. Stand in the corner. I think that's the state of the NBA right now. They just stand in the corners, stand in the wings, wait for the ball, shoot the 3.
But also, I'm sure Dallas went back, watched the film. Jason Kidd is a brilliant player, smart coach. I'm sure he's not going to let them come back and just keep on doing the same thing over and over again. So you got to believe that he's, coming back, made some adjustments, and, going to have that defense ready.
How many games you think this series going?
Ooh. It's got to go 7. It's going to be
Ooh,
7
7?
games. Yeah,
7?
man. Yeah. It's going to be back and forth, especially if they win tonight. And then it's going to be a back and forth series, man. Yeah,
Ooh,
7-game finals.
7?
Both
7?
teams fighting for. I know. Uh, you know, Dallas has a more recent championship.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Do they?
the Celtics, yeah,
Yeah.
like 2011, maybe Dirk. And then
Yeah,
the
that's
last
right.
time,
They beat Miami.
Yeah, and then the Celtics probably won maybe 08,
8.
maybe.
Yeah, 08 against the
So
Lakers. Your team.
yeah, man. So it's been a while for both teams. So I know they're both hungry. Like it's not going to be no one's quitting. No one's going to be rolling over, man. It's going to be it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a
Well,
battle.
it's expected that Boston's going to win.
Uh huh.
So everybody's been saying this all season. Boston Celtics. They're going to win the championship. So if they don't win, I wonder what happens. Well,
Yeah,
they didn't already gave Jalen Brown the bag.
they gave the big bag. Yeah.
Tatum about due.
Yeah.
Do they keep Kristaps? I don't see them getting rid of him. Derek White. I don't know. I mean, but this was supposed to be their year.
Yeah. Yeah. All
Last
season
year
long
they
we heard it.
choked. The year before that, they ain't do nothing in the finals.
Yeah, we heard it all year.
Against the Warriors when they played in the finals. What was it 2 years ago? They ain't do nothing. So this is supposed to be the year, but you think it's going 7? I think
I say 7. How many you got?
I got a gentleman's sweep. I got the Celtics winning 4-1.
What? Wow.
I don't see a scenario, especially with
Wow.
Porzingis back.
That's a big call, man.
Especially with Porzingis back, you don't need Tatum, Brown, and Porzingis to go off. You just need 2.
I gotta see at least 2 games of you dominating for me to believe that hype. Game 1 is like both teams aren't sure who's going to do what. There was a long layoff in between those 2 series. So I gotta see you do back to back dominance like that. I gotta see you coming in strong, winning game 2 for me to believe it's going to be a 4-1.
Yeah, man, 4-1.
Gee, wow.
4-1.
All right.
I don't see.
That's on record.
Yeah, I don't see. There's a lot of things I don't understand. Like, why isn't what's his name? Tim Hardaway Jr. He ain't played that much. I don't know what's going on. Why he ain't playing?
You know what? I think I heard. I might have heard the commentators mention that he's gotten less playing time. I think throughout the entire playoffs, I forgot who it was that's kind of taking his minutes.
Off the
I
bench?
think I did hear.
Who is it? It's got to be. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I can't. Who?
But I know. But I do know that Gafford came on strong. But yeah, I can't. I can't see it either. But I know they mentioned it though. I know they mentioned him getting less minutes, less time, and I think because that's how the end of the last series went with them, with him not playing as much. They figure they got a winning formula. So we'll see what happens though in game 2. Maybe he gets some more time. Maybe he comes in, lights a spark for him. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe like an X factor. Who knows?
Yeah, because he likes to shoot a lot too. So I would like to see him get in the game.
Yeah.
He can be deadly with the 3. If he's on, he's another one that could be deadly with the 3. So I would like to see him get some more playing time. He probably will.
Okay.
With Luka not being 100%. Well, I don't think anybody's 100% right
What's
now.
What's his injury? Especially, what's his ailment? I don't know.
What was it?
I saw something about him being questionable, but I didn't dig into it and really see.
Knee. It's his knee.
Oh, knee.
It's his knee. He has been, gingerly running up and down the court.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
see how effective, or see what that brings as far as
Okay.
like what he can do, what he can't do. So
Mm.
maybe Tim Hardaway Jr. does get some more playing time,
Yeah, yeah,
especially with
yeah.
that. Now, let's see what happens. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't see Gafford and Lively. I love Daniel Gafford, man. He was
Yeah.
a wizard. He's a wizard
Yeah.
at the beginning of the season.
Okay.
So I like Daniel Gafford,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know, man. I just don't. They got to make adjustments. Gafford and Lively have to make the
Mm.
biggest adjustments
Okay.
because they're gonna have to find a way to keep their head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Because Celtics gonna pop out to shoot
Yeah.
the three,
Yeah. Yeah. All five of them.
and
Oh.
then and then you got Derek White, Jalen Brown
Uh-huh.
crashing the boards because Gafford and Lively out there trying to contest the three,
Mm.
and they getting second chance points. That's why
Yeah.
I don't think. That's why I don't see
Yeah. They got
Dallas.
mm-hmm. Yeah, they got a lot of rebounds on offense. Boston. I saw that happen a lot. I'm like, man, like there's crashing the boards is a big thing. But hey, maybe that's going to be game two adjustments, man.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
I'm
I mean,
counting on. That's what I'm counting on. I'm counting on them making the adjustments. I know they watch film and all that, so they got to make those changes though.
I know Jason Kidd will make adjustments. He's a smart coach. He was a
Uh-huh.
smart player. He's definitely going to make adjustments. They're not going to come into game two the same way they came into game one. Like, I don't get too hype off of game ones.
Yeah.
It's a filler. It's like, okay, let's
Uh-huh.
feel this out. See how y'all play. But I don't know, man. I'm the only reason I'm picking the Celtics.
Mhm.
It's just that firepower, man. They got too many weapons.
Yeah.
They got too many weapons.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
we gonna see,
And
bro.
and two, last thing I'll add too is those fans in Boston. You
Yeah,
know, like the Boston
yeah,
fans, they gonna be right there behind their team the whole game,
yeah,
yelling, cheering, pumping them up. So they play a big
yeah.
part in that too.
It's loud in there. It's
Yeah,
always loud in there.
it's gonna be
You ever
loud.
been to Boston?
Yeah, but not for a basketball game. So, but yeah,
You,
yeah, yeah. I've been to Boston. Family
oh,
stuff.
oh, you got family in Boston?
No, we just went there to go do some family stuff, just like visiting some family friends, and but that was like years ago. So
Man.
it's been a long time. But I'll go back there, man. I had some good seafood, some good lobster rolls in Boston. So but besides that, I don't go to Boston much.
Man, they got lobster rolls in Boston. I thought that was a main thing.
No, man. Oh man. Well, I mean, the entire area for real, like the whole New England
New
is
England.
yeah,
Got you. That's true. That's true.
it covers the
I
whole
keep
area.
forgetting New England,
Yeah.
Boston.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I gotta check out Boston, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't frequent there, man.
yeah. I don't either, man. No need to. No need to. No need. What's next?
I almost went to college there.
What? Which one?
It was a school called Suffolk.
Ah, okay. I never heard of that. But
Suffolk College. It
okay.
was it was I really went there because I can't say that on air. But
We'll talk about that later. Oh man. But
yeah, we
yeah,
talk about that offline. But
yeah.
yeah, when I did go to Boston,
uh
it was nice and clean.
yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
clean city.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. But it's a college town too, Lots of schools up that way. Lots
Well,
of schools
yeah.
in
I mean,
Boston.
you got Harvard,
Yep.
Northeastern.
BC,
Yep, yep.
BU.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
A Northeastern? No. Yeah,
Yeah, I
a
said
Northeastern.
North. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
yeah.
Where you go to school?
Man, I went to a HBCU, Howard University, the Mecca. You know,
Never
uh,
heard of it.
where have you been? If you've never heard of the Howard University, I
I
know
thought
you
the
have.
real HU was Hampton.
Listen, man, I don't even listen. I don't even get into that real HU debate because people know. People know, G. People know. Like, we won't even need to even have that conversation, especially not on this podcast. We don't even need to go there. All right?
So you went to
People know.
Howard, man.
Yes. Yeah, 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 yeah. How about
But you not.
yourself?
You ain't from DC.
No, 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 man. I'm a transplant. I'm from Pennsylvania. Um, grew up in the Harrisburg, Hershey area. Um, total opposite of what DC is. I'll say that.
Really?
Yeah, man. Coming from where I went to school in Hershey is nothing like DC. Nothing like DC.
I never been to Harrisburg.
Never been to Harrisburg. It is the capital. Many people don't know that. People always think it's Philly or Pittsburgh,
I
but
know, I know it wasn't Philly. I know it wasn't Philly.
yeah, man, yeah, the capital city, Harrisburg. Um, Born and raised there, and then I went off to private school in fifth grade. So I was there um, from fifth grade until 12th grade, and then I wanted a little different experience for myself, and
Nice.
DC was the landing spot, and Howard was a great experience, man. I met my wife there.
Met your wife? Met
Met
your wife
Yeah,
there?
yeah, 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 yeah. So we've been
So
going
what?
strong.
What
Go
was the
ahead.
choices? It was DC or
Well, in my mind, there were several choices, but
okay.
get those applications in. See what happened.
Yeah. What happened? Yeah, this sounds good. What
What
happened?
happened, man, was only exactly one of those applications actually got sent in, and it was
Okay.
the one to Howard, man. And so they came back with a quick yes, and I was like, well, there I go. So best
Look
choice
at
I ever
that,
made,
man.
though, man. It was a great choice, a great experience. The
Yeah.
Black College experience, man, is like nothing else. I don't know if any of our listeners know, but you go to a black college, man. It's the full experience, um, full culture. You know, games, uh, social life, education. All that top notch, man. So I wouldn't have traded that for nothing. I'll say.
Hey,
So
look, man. I went to a HBCU as well,
okay,
Bowie State University.
nice. Okay,
But that was on accident. So
how do you
I
make an
orig-
accident?
I applied to every school I saw on Saturday. So
Wow.
every school that was on college game day,
Uh huh.
that's who I was applying. University of Miami.
Wow. Okay.
Who else? University of Miami. Who was hot back then? Man, this was it was
Florida
definitely
State.
Miami.
Florida
Florida
State.
State.
Okay.
Yeah, Florida State.
Uh huh.
USC.
Oh man.
Notre Dame.
Okay.
I did apply to some other schools. Like
Uh huh.
I applied to Hampton. I don't think I applied to Howard. I applied to Hampton.
Yeah. Okay? You dodged the bullet there. I'll say that. But we'll keep going.
Yeah, yeah. So fast forward,
Uh
none of
huh.
those schools I saw on Saturday
Okay.
accepted me. And then my
So
mom was like,
a quick question: Were you applying to all those schools with like sports dreams, or it was just I want to just go there just for school?
look, man, you know how to it seems like you did some research on colleges before you said, "Hey, I'm going to apply to schools."
Uh huh.
For me, it was just the next thing. Like
Okay.
my parents never forced me, said you had to go to college, you had to do this.
Okay.
I just immediately assume.
Okay.
You graduate high school, you
Uh-huh.
go to college. So I didn't really put too much thought. I didn't do no research.
Okay.
I wasn't looking at these different schools and saying, "Oh yeah, they got a good disc program."
Uh-huh.
I wasn't looking at none of that. I was like,
Okay.
"That's the next thing. Let me get these next 4 years in. Let me
Okay.
get out
Mm.
and bounce." So my mom was like, "Since you ain't get into these other schools, your uncle lives around the corner from Bowie State. You should apply there."
All right.
I said, "Okay, cool." Fast forward, that was a great, like you said, it was a great experience.
Yeah.
Some of my closest friends, we all went there. We was either roommates or we stayed right next. They was in the dorm right next to me. Those still my closest friends to this day. Great experience. But yeah, man, I did. So you met your wife in
Mm-hmm.
college.
Mm-hmm.
That's great, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. January 05.
So y'all like a black Corey and Topanga.
You can say, yeah. You can say that. You can say that, man. Yeah. We knew each other for a long time, man. She stuck with me, So
Did you play sports there? Did she play sports there?
she did. I did not. I mean, I did play a lot of intramural basketball there, which is pretty competitive. In
I mean,
college,
I can
intramural sports is
imagine,
pretty
man.
competitive.
Because
Yeah,
at that age, everybody still think they got a chance. So yeah, we
we all
showing
did.
out.
Oh
We
yeah, oh
showing
yeah,
out.
oh yeah, oh yeah, man. Making teams and we had jerseys and uniforms, man. We thought we was doing it, man. But yeah,
He's
but
like, hey,
but yeah.
coach gonna see me in here balling.
One day he gonna just be walking by the window. I'm like, who's that kid? That ain't happened. That ain't happened. But yeah, man. We thought it might be like, yo, one day, man, I'm gonna just be showing out. He's gonna be like, who's that kid over there? Number whatever.
About to get
Nah.
a scholarship.
Yeah.
Parlay this into a scholarship. Never know.
You never know, man. You never know. But yeah, but so yeah, no official sports, but my wife did play lacrosse at Howard.
Nice.
She was nice too, man. I got to say that, man. Not just because she was my wife, but because I know she was, she was just like that, man. She was nice for real. I'll say that. Uh,
What year was this? What year was this?
this was, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, all the way up to 09.
Man.
All those years there. And, she was a part of one of the only black lacrosse teams in the country.
Ooh.
Many of us don't play that sport, as you can
Yeah.
imagine. But Howard had a team that were, they were in the, kind of in the early stages of that program there. So she was a part of that. But she had some good years there. They had some good players. A lot of those players are, still her friends.
Yep.
She was. I got to mention that she was the team MVP.
Ooh.
One of those years, and she was the goalie. And if she wasn't there, they would have, they would have lost a lot more games had it not been for her. I can say that. So,
Man, just imagine. Look at the evolution of women's sports.
yeah.
And just how it's evolved since that time, since the last 20 years. And I mean, this is probably the first time. Great segue, just talking about the WNBA, man. It's hot.
It's hot, man. Yeah, man. They're that sport is like right on. That's like the top of everyone's rundown list these days, man.
Yeah.
Hot topics, the first segments, and all that. But yeah, I mean, there's so much to talk about, though. So much to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, now I've always followed the WNBA. I was a Liberty fan. I'm from New York, so I was a Liberty fan. Teaspoon, Rebecca Lobo, Kim
Swoops.
Hampton.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just talking about my
your team specific. Okay.
My team, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about my Liberty, man. We never won it.
Okay.
We got to the championship a couple of times against the Houston Comets and
Yeah.
Cheryl Swoops
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Cynthia Cooper, but we just never could win it. But
Yeah.
so I've been following the WNBA since it came out. What was that? 96,
Mm-hmm.
98, something
About
like
there.
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I mean, this new wave, Caitlin Clark's, Angel Reese's,
Mm-hmm.
Camilla Cardozo's,
Mm-hmm. Cameron
Asia
Brink.
Wilson. Yeah,
Yeah.
Asia Wilson.
Asia
Asia,
Wilson, Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's the best female player in the world.
Yeah, yeah. She's nice. She's nice.
Best female player in the world. But I got to see Caitlin Clark play on Friday.
Yeah, yeah.
She
You saw
balled
her in
out,
person.
man.
Okay, yeah. The hype was real.
Yes.
Yeah.
She had 10 points at the half.
Okay.
Finished with 30. She
Mm-mm.
came she came out of halftime draining threes.
Wow.
Contested, just buckets.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, wow. And hell yeah, the hype. So the night before,
Uh-huh.
Mystics played Chicago Sky. So
Yeah.
Angel
Angels
Reese.
in town. Okay.
Yep. So big homecoming. Angel
Uh-huh.
Reese, Maryland native, coming back home. So it was a lot of family friends there for
Okay.
her.
Uh-huh.
They moved because the Mystics don't play at Capital One.
Yeah. No.
And they moved that game to Capital One. That place was packed.
I
And then
believe it.
Friday, when Caitlin Clark was there, that place was packed.
Wow. Back to
Women's
back.
women's basketball is in a good place. But what you think
Okay.
about what do you think about everybody talking about, well, Caitlin Clark's getting bullied. She getting this. She didn't make the Olympic team, so she's not going to Paris. And they think she got snubbed. What's your thoughts on that?
Man. So about everybody picking on her, man, or people taking shots at her, man. Listen, she's a rookie. All right. Rookies gotta pay their dues. However that goes, whether it's your, not getting the ball, or you got to carry the bags, or you take a couple checks here and there, a couple hard fouls, just to let hey, like, you still a rookie, I'm a vet, and you got to just take them, man. Everybody gets them. I'll say
Yeah.
that everybody gets them. It's not, I don't think it's just because it's just her. I think all sports, in some fashion, rookies gotta take their bumps and bruises.
Oh yeah,
So
Alyssa
you know what I'm saying?
Thompson.
Yeah,
Alyssa Thompson, she threw Angel Reese.
yeah, exactly.
Body
So,
slammed her. Body
so
slammed her.
yeah, so you know what I'm saying. So to me, man, it's all fair. It's all fair. No one's bleeding. No one's getting injured. But they're out there playing hard. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's, I don't think we'd be asking the same questions if it was, a men's game. If it was, hockey and someone gets board checked, like, hey, rookie, a lot of hype about him. Let's see what you got. Take this shot and see if you get up and you keep playing. And she has.
That's what I'm saying though. But like you said, we wouldn't be saying if this hockey. So why are we saying this? Because they ballers too.
Yeah.
They ball out. So
Yeah.
what's up with all the? I guess I don't want to say double standard. I guess I am saying a double
Yeah.
standard. Like,
Yeah, you got to call it what it is, man.
I
And
mean, it is what it is. She's a rookie.
Yeah.
She came in with hype.
Okay. Exactly.
So people about to test this.
Yeah,
we got to see what's up.
Listen. I tell a quick jump. LeBron. I don't know if many people know. LeBron came in as a rookie. Obviously tremendous hype. Biggest hype ever. His own teammates. Okay, go back, listen to some of those clips of his teammates when the journalists are asking him questions about LeBron as a rookie. Carlos Boozer throwing shade, man. Darius Miles, some of those other Cavalier players was giving them shade, like like early on, like, hey man, he's a rookie, he's not going to come in here and change the team, blah blah blah. So I mean, if the most hyped player ever can what I'm saying, come into the NBA, and people hating on him, they got stuff to say. Caitlin Clark can get the same deal too, man. So it's again to me,
That's how I
it's all
feel
fair,
too, man.
you
That's
know.
how I feel, man. I
Yeah.
mean, I will say like this new wave of WNBA players, not just Caitlin Clark,
Mm-hmm.
is the whole wave.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Angel Reese's, Camilla Cardo. WNBA about to be popping, man. They gonna get
Yeah.
these TV rights in a couple of years. I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
them contracts
Yeah.
about to look a lot different.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I'm looking,
The
yeah,
bags is about to get bigger, and then
it's about,
they already got their what is it, chartered flights.
yep,
You know what I'm saying?
yep.
So it's already changing, man. We already see it coming. We see it coming.
It's an exciting time. I'm very excited. I mean, especially since I have a daughter. I'm trying to take her to some games.
Mm-hmm.
She likes watching WNBA. She knows some of the players, so
Mm-hmm.
she gets excited about watching that. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I mean, they talking about Caitlin Clark got snubbed from the Olympic team. I'm looking at this roster. I'm like, I don't see who
Yeah,
she not taking. She damn sure ain't taking Diana Taurasi's spot.
yeah,
She
yeah.
ain't taking Kelsey Plum's spot.
Nah, it's yeah.
She ain't taking Sabrina Ionescu's spot.
Listen, is there are too many players in her position who are still vets and they're still better than her. Like they can't have that many guards. Like so she just gotta just miss this one, take a seat, and she'll listen. She's gonna have plenty of years to play in the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, she'll make it in 2028,
She'll make
but
them. Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
this year, I mean, by that time, Diana Taurasi will be retired.
Mm. She on her Tom Brady, LeBron right now though, man. She really
She's still
pushing.
balling though. She's
Yeah,
still balling.
yeah, yeah.
It ain't like she ain't balling out there. Diana Taurasi, what game was it? She threw up like 7 threes.
Whew,
Like it was not.
man.
Yeah, Diana Taurasi, I loved her when she was at UConn.
Yeah, UConn.
I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was. Ooh, those UConn teams, man.
It
They
was
used
the
to be.
year. Hold on, when they won the national champ, the men and the women won that
Uh huh.
year.
Mm-hmm.
That was with Emeka Okafor.
Okafor. Yeah. Yep. 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 That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like Okafor. Yeah. All right. Okay.
and Diana Taurasi. Uh, they were on the cover of Sports Illustrated, and they won that championship. But yeah, man, I her time is coming. She's
Yeah.
definitely evolved since the first game. You can see it
Oh yeah.
in how she plays,
Mm-hmm. Her confidence, all that.
confidence. Yeah, I
Let
mean
me ask
Friday
you.
night I saw a lot of confidence.
So you, as someone who goes to a lot of games, what did it feel like though when in the gym there? Like,
Oh, it
could
was.
you feel the excitement? Could it, was it a little
Oh yeah.
different? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of excitement. A lot of Caitlin Clark fans up in there
Okay.
with
Okay.
Fever jerseys and
Hmm.
Iowa jerseys.
Yeah, all the way out of here.
It was a good mix though. It was a good mix. I will say
Okay.
Mystics fans were loud, Fever fans were loud.
Okay.
It was packed in there. So they filled up the Capital One Arena.
Nice.
And she's coming back, so I'm pretty sure they'll do that too. Like those bigger games, they'll start moving the Mystics to the Capital One Arena.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it was a you been to a WNBA game?
I can't say I have, man, but I do watch them a lot though. I watch them on TV whenever I can. Like I just watched Caitlin Clark's game. I used to watch a lot of just like you though. Like I've been a fan of that league for since day one, man. So I've seen the Lisa Leslie games where she was dunking.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I watched Candace Parker. You
yeah.
know, I've seen her play a lot. Sue Bird, I've seen her play a lot on TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been there, but yeah, but I haven't actually been to a live game though in person yet. Yet
Yeah, you gotta go, man.
that's gonna change. Yeah, yeah.
I think Angel Reese comes back in town this week. So I
Okay.
wonder if they I mean, it's a business still. I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure they will move that game to the Capital One Arena
Oh yeah.
instead of where they originally
Hmm.
normally play.
Yeah.
Um, that would make business sense to me.
Hmm.
place was packed. It was 18,000 people in that stadium
Ooh.
when she played Thursday last week.
Last week. Okay.
She comes back next week. Why wouldn't you do the same thing?
Yeah.
I think they would.
Yeah. If they're smart.
Yeah, man, you definitely got to get to a game this
Okay.
season.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm gonna
fun
check them out.
time.
Yeah. It's on my list. It's on my list to do. I'm gonna go.
It's a fun time, man. Hey, just bringing stuff back. Wait a minute. So you from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania?
Mm-hmm.
So you a Steelers fan?
Nah, not even, man. Come on now. Eagles all day. All day. Let me make it clear. Eagles all day. All right. Uh now
How does
I
one
don't
become an Eagle fan? How does one become an Eagle fan? Because I'm very confused.
For me it was easy, man. It was growing up early 90s watching Randall Cunningham. That's all I got to say. Watching him
Yeah,
play
Randall.
and um and just seeing how just how like dynamic he was and like how how just how excited people were to just watch him and just watching him run and all. I was like, man, I like this team, so ever since then, man, I've been a Eagles fan since probably like 90 92 93, just a young boy sitting in front of the TV, watching the Eagles play. And Philly, Philly is a lot closer to Harrisburg than it is to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is like 5 hour drive.
Okay.
Philly's like maybe like hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes maybe. So I was always always able to get to Philly, always being in Philly for whatever reason. Family wanted to go on like a day trip or just doing stuff in Philly was it was always a thing back then. So it was easier. It was closer.
So let me ask a question because I'm from New York. So
Mhm.
Jets and the Giants play in the same stadium. So you
Mm.
can get both
Yeah,
games.
yeah,
Living in Harrisburg, do you get both games on regular TV or was it you only got the Eagles?
yeah. Mostly Eagles.
It's
Especially
interesting.
because especially because they were always on Fox, and the
Yeah.
Fox local stations always had the Eagles playing, man, every Sunday. Um,
So wow, and I'm still surprised you ain't become a still. I mean, the Steelers were good in the '90s.
oh yeah, Franco Harris, Jerome Bettis throughout the years. Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I didn't like the Steelers. I wouldn't say that, but I mean, Eagles were just always just better to me, man. I just like that. I like the green, the wings. Just all the players they had too, man. And then too, back in the day, there was a guy from Harrisburg who used to play on the Eagles. Ricky Waters. Ever heard of him?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
from Harrisburg. So he used to go to, I think, Bishop McDevitt back in the day was like the big Catholic school, and
Okay.
then yeah, and so so he spent some time in Philly. And then my friend Shady, who I know from back in the day, he obviously became an Eagle.
Yeah,
Um,
but you just gonna throw that out there, my boy Shady. Like what that? Yeah, you just throwing that out there, my boy Shady. Like people don't know who Shady McCoy is.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Uh,
Listen. We all know him. Like me, almost like all the guys I know. We all know Shady. Like we've known him since, you know, I'll just say 15th Street. So if you're listening, if you know 15th Street, that's where we know him from. And it's just And then we knew even like growing up that like he was going to be a star. Like like we watch him. He's like, I mean, he was just that good, and we was like, man, like Shady's going to be, our guy. And he was. So
man.
yeah,
So you
yeah.
how do you get the name Shady?
I think his aunt or his grandma gave him the name from when he was younger. It just his like attitude was. She said he was like shady or whatever, and so it just stuck with him throughout this
Man,
time. But
Shady McCoy, that boy was a dog. That boy was a beast, man.
Man. I remember watching him.
That boy was a beast.
Yeah. I'm a few years older than him, and but I remember watching him though in high school, and like even as like a freshman, like sophomore in high school, man, he was, I mean, setting records in the state, man. Touchdowns, yards, all that, man. He was always nice. So I mean, we just knew.
Man, Chip Kelly, he messed up that team. Y'all had Shady. Y'all had Deshaun
Deshaun
Jackson.
Jackson, come on,
Man,
man.
y'all had a squad.
We even had Mike Vick for a minute too, man. I'm
Yeah,
like, listen,
yeah,
yeah,
he messed that squad up, man.
listen,
What
yeah.
was he doing?
A lot of people say it's because he had, like he wanted to do things his own way, and like, and just like he wanted the attention. I don't know. Obviously, I wasn't in the locker room there, but I mean, I don't know how you messed that up with all those stars, man. I don't know.
Y'all
I
had
don't
a
know.
squad, man. I was
Mhm.
like that. That's when the Eagles they was clicking because Mike
Mhm.
Vick was kind of looking like Mike Vick again, not as fast, but still had some moments.
Yeah.
He could always throw the ball.
Always. Oh yeah. I mean, that's like the last thing to go anyway. The arm. You know what I mean?
I don't remember who your other receivers were. Let me think. You
He
had
had Jeremy Maclin.
yep, yep.
Jeremy
Macklin.
Maclin. Who else do we have for a time? Jackson. Uh, man, I can't think of the tight end's name. It's
I can't think of,
it's
but y'all
leaving
had
me.
an
But
offense.
yeah.
Y'all,
Oh
y'all
yeah.
had a good
Jason Peters
offense.
was still there, man. Yeah. Fletcher Cox was always there. Oh, man, yeah, we had a chance to have more championships. I'll say that. We should have more than we got in these
So
recent
you
years.
you went crazy when they won the Super Bowl, huh?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. I also proud. I was like, yeah, because a lot of people don't get to see their team win in their lifetime. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
tell me about it.
So, you as a Jets fan.
I'm a Jets fan. I'm
Oh, I'm
never gonna see
sorry.
a champion. I'm
I'm
never
s-
gonna see a Super
I'm
Bowl.
sorry. I'm sorry, man.
I'll never see a Super Bowl. Maybe my daughter and my son will, but
So,
I won't.
what made you choose them over the Giants? Like you said, same stadium, same
Dad was a
city.
Jets fan. Dad was a
Okay.
Jets fan. So I just picked the Jets. I mean, I like the Giants. I
Okay.
ain't not like the Giants. Obviously, when they won their Super Bowls, I was very
hmm
excited. I
Okay.
was a fan of Michael Strahan,
Yeah.
Eli,
Yeah.
but I just always gravitated towards the Jets.
Okay.
So that's been my squad. Been struggling, man.
Yeah.
We've been
Mm.
struggling. So
How'd you feel that first game? Rogers goes down.
I expected it. As a Jets fan, I expected something bad to happen. Like shit was too good. It had hard knocks.
Yeah.
Everybody was hyping us up.
Oh man.
I was like, this is too good to be true. So when it happened, I was like, okay, this feels normal.
Uh huh.
Now let's get to the season. This feels good. This feels where we're
Oh
supposed to be.
man, heartache. Oh my
So
gosh.
I was like, yeah, this feels about right.
Uh,
All
who
right,
was that?
let's get on with the season now.
Who was that? First play, second play,
Fourth play.
fourth play.
Fourth play.
Man,
Towards Achilles.
yeah. Oh gosh.
So I was like, at least this year.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have another. We got Tyrod Taylor as our backup. Is Tyrod Taylor? Yeah, Tyrod Taylor as
Yeah.
our backup.
Okay.
So if Rodgers gets hurt, I
Mm-hmm.
feel confident with Tyrod Taylor.
Or he can't go. You feel
I
good
feel
about
good
Tyrod.
with I
Okay.
feel good about Tyrod. And I think I feel good about Tyrod. I like that.
Okay.
I feel like, he's not gonna lose the game
Mm-hmm.
and he can make some passes.
Mm-hmm.
He can use his legs when needed. Because I mean, on offense,
Yeah.
we got some ballers.
Yeah.
I mean, G5, Garrett Wilson, Brees
Wilson.
Hall.
Mm-hmm.
They got that old line together. Let's hopefully they stay healthy throughout
Mm-hmm.
preseason and training camp. So we go into the season. That's been a problem too. A lot of people don't think about or say. Our old line they was all banged up. Everybody
Yeah.
was banged up. So I don't care if it was Zach Wilson, Aaron Rodgers. Nobody was gonna be able to do anything.
Yeah.
It was, it was a bad time. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
Okay.
where you see your Eagles, Fletcher Cox retired,
Yeah,
Jason Kelsey
man. Kelsey's
retired.
gone. Yeah.
Where you see your Eagles this year?
I mean, with those two key pieces missing and a new running back and Saquon, man, I mean, it's gonna take some time to get to get adjusted, man. But I mean, we still got Jalen Hurts. That's all I'm gonna say. We still got Jalen Hurts. We still got a MVP caliber quarterback under center.
You said MVP?
MVP
Like
caliber. Is he not? Or did I say something wrong?
preseason MVP?
Season MVP.
Really? Oh, okay.
You must not have been watching. You must not have been watching. You must not have seen Jalen Hurts play.
I saw
I
him.
mean, the season didn't end quite the way that we wanted it to, but I mean, yeah, he's still yes.
Season MVP.
I'm gonna stand on that. We still have an NFL MVP caliber quarterback leading our team. So I mean, we got a chance. So I mean, I'm looking forward to playoffs. Playoffs are not out of the question for us, obviously.
Hey, I don't know, man.
Listen, man. Listen.
I don't know.
Listen,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
need you. I'm gonna need you to.
I don't know,
I'm gonna
man.
need you just listen. I need a little bit more respect on my team right now. All
Hey,
right?
look,
I don't
man.
like the way you sign at him. I don't like the way you. It don't sound like you even believe what I'm talking about right now.
I'm just saying you lose Jason Kelsey. That's a big hurt.
Yeah.
That's a hurt on that old line, man.
Yeah.
He was the tush push.
Yeah, he was.
So I mean, it don't act like losing Jason Kelly. You just about to plug somebody in, and everything gonna be sweet. Also, I mean that defense, man, they look bad at the end of the year.
They did.
They
The secondary was, getting beat downfield a lot. I know that, but listen, man, it's gonna be a new season. We're gonna be regrouping again. Jalen's gonna come back better because if you've seen him from if you've seen him from his rookie season, he's gotten better every year.
I'm just saying. You say he was gonna win the MVP. That's all I'm saying.
Now there you go. I didn't say he was going to win the MVP. I said
that's what it sounded like to me. That's what my headphones sounded like.
Has he not been in the discussion of MVP quarterbacks lately?
I didn't hear it. He ain't even the best quarterback in his division.
Say that again.
Yeah, you heard me. He not even the best quarterback in his division.
Hold on. Now let's just go through these teams because you can't be talking about Dak Prescott. All right, so he's off the list.
Rain, Dakota, Prescott, like that.
Listen, man, I didn't even before we got involved in this podcast together. You should have told me that you liked him that much.
No. Right? I'm just saying. I'm just looking. I'm just looking at the games. I just be watching the games.
I mean, you calling out government names, middle names, all that. Like you saying something about him. I don't know.
Dak like that. Dak about to get another bag.
Yo, you can't be serious saying Dak is better than Jalen Hurts. Have you seen what he's done in his career?
Who?
Nothing. No, Dak,
Man, yeah, he balled
Dakota
out last
Rain.
year.
But when it counted, what did he do? What did Dak do when it counted, G?
What did he
That's
do?
all I'm gonna say to you. Listen, I have these
Let's
debates
see.
all the time. My
Let's see.
my
Hold on, hold
my
on, hold
entire
on.
family is Cowboys fans, so I'm ready for it. I'm
That man threw for 4,516 yards last season.
I'm counting wins.
Passer
I'm
rating
tracking
105.
wins.
Now we just talking about quarterbacks. It's a team game. He can't do everything himself.
But it starts with him. It starts with
Hey,
him, and he's not.
36 touchdowns, 9
Read
interceptions.
them off. Go ahead. Yeah.
Hey, look, man. 69% completion rate. Let's pull up your boy MVP.
Please,
Let's
please.
pull up MVP. Hold on. Let me pull up MVP.
Mm-hmm,
All right.
mm-hmm.
3,858 yards. So that already says he's not the best quarterback in his division. He's not the best quarterback in his division.
Keep going. How many touchdowns? Since you want to be reading off the
23,
stats.
20,
Okay.
23,
Okay.
15 interceptions,
Okay.
passer rating 89.1.
Listen, man.
All right, last season he wasn't the best player in his division. Last season. Can we agree on that?
But overall,
Can
I
we
mean,
agree on that? You don't
I'll
want to
say,
agree on
I'll
that?
say, I'll say that it is debatable. Let's go there. Okay, debatable. But listen. We all know that Dak is not really like that. G, we
Oh,
know
hey.
this.
Hey, look,
He's
man.
shown us. We know it.
I just read numbers.
Listen, my entire family is Cowboy fans. My own mama is a Cowboys fan. All right, so I'm always ready for the Cowboy talks, man. And first of all, it disgusts me a little bit that all of my family, all of them, if y'all are listening, all of them are Cowboys fans. Never been to uh Cowboy Stadium, but
Hey,
are
look.
but they be crying, yelling, screaming Cowboys hard, man. I can't take
Yeah.
it. I can't
How'd
take
that,
it.
how'd that, how'd that happen?
I don't know. I don't know how
Where's your
that happened.
family from, though? Where's your family from?
We're all from Harrisburg.
So they were they
No one's
they
from
grew up.
Texas.
You ain't got to be in Texas, but they
I'm
grew up
just
in Pennsylvania.
Yes, all of them.
And then I don't know.
I don't know either. That's what I'm saying. But you gonna hear them yelling, screaming Cowboys till the death, man. Oh man, it's so hard. And you sound like one of them right now. So
No, no,
excuse me,
no, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. They
excuse me for
like
getting hype on you.
they
Mm,
like they like the entire team. I'm just talking about Dak Prescott.
okay, all right, all right,
Yeah, that's
okay, all
that's
right.
it. Cause I mean, look, here's my beef with Jalen Hurts, man. Some decisions he makes,
Mm-hmm.
they make me upset.
Mm-hmm.
You got AJ Brown, um, Devontae, Devontae Smith.
Mm-hmm.
You got weapons, man.
I think you know why though. I think he's just
That
holding on to the ball too long. Because he knows he can run, and he's snapping the ball and just he might not already have his mind on throwing the ball. He's like, you know what? If I get caught, I can always run, and like that's still lingering. So he's holding on to the ball, thinking about it a little bit too much. I think. You agree?
yeah, yeah. Like I said, he make bad decisions. he not. He ain't. He ain't balling like he should.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think in the last year before last, and in the previous year, he really did rely on running a lot, and I think he's got to just trust his receivers more, like you're saying.
I mean, he
You
got some
know,
good
make them
receivers.
work. Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
got some
He's got to
good
trust them a little
receivers.
more.
I mean, Swift even in the running game last year, he was balling.
Yeah,
A couple of
yeah, yeah.
games, he was balling out of control.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what happened to Philly last year.
Yeah, man.
I'll tell you one person I don't like on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Huh.
Your damn head coach. I cannot stand Nick Sirianni, man. He's got a punchable face, man. It's like
Yo, I've heard that about him before. He's got a punchable face. I've heard that before. That's crazy.
He's got a punchable face, man.
Yeah, I've heard
Nick
that.
Sirianni. He just looked like somebody that's be stirring up trouble.
Yeah. And then don't get him fired up too when his face turns red and he just looks like he's in pain all the time too. Like, oh, it just hurts. Oh,
yeah, man. But I do feel like he's the perfect coach for that city.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like he embodies like that. He tries to embody like that underdog.
Yeah, blue collar.
Rocky.
Yeah, he does.
That Rocky story. So I mean, it'd be interesting to see. It'd be interesting to see what the Eagles do.
Oh yeah.
So you saying playoffs? Throw out.
Oh yeah, I'm saying playoffs.
You ain't gonna throw out a total win number?
Nah. Man, I get caught up when I try to predict the number of wins because it always goes bad for me. So I don't want to jinx them. I don't want to jinx them with the number of games. But I am saying that they're going to do what they got to do to get to the playoffs. Whether that's grinding it out in the wild card game, winning the division, whatever they got to do, whatever the record is, it's good. Playoffs. So and then once you get to the playoffs, everybody got a chance. You got a chance after that. You get to the playoffs, you get past the first round or that wild card round, you got a chance, man. So
any given Sunday.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What's your hopes for the Jets? Big comeback year for Rodgers or what?
Hopes for the Jets? 6 games.
6 games. That's it.
And those are pretty low hopes. Look, exactly. Key to life is managing expectations.
I see what you're doing. Okay.
You ain't about to break my heart in June.
I see the philosophy. Okay.
You ain't breaking my heart in June.
Yeah. I see the philosophy. Okay.
I ain't getting too hyped. Because then when everything hits the fan, there's 2 things gonna happen. Regardless of the win-loss record,
okay,
Woody Johnson gonna raise these ticket prices. That's what's gonna happen.
That's a given.
He gonna raise these ticket prices. And then he gonna draft somebody that we don't need. Like if any year was the year that you drafted a quarterback, it was this year.
And he did do that, obviously.
We did not draft a quarterback. Now, granted, we got a left tackle. Hopefully this left tackle stays healthy. Because having a great left tackle is franchise changing.
Yeah, it is.
So hopefully he stays healthy. I would like for him to stay healthy. But see, you got to get – where this guy get drafted from? I forgot where he came from, but you got to get them big corn-fed dudes.
Oh, yeah.
From Wisconsin and Nebraska.
Yep.
Nebraska.
Yep, exactly.
If they ain't coming from there, I don't want to hit. I'll take Joe Alt, but Joe Alt went to the Chargers. That was a good pick from Notre Dame. But, yeah, man, I'm going to keep my expectations low. Now, my second team, since I'm in the area, Commanders, I think they're going to be better than they were last year. Just you got Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Dan Quinn came in, head coach. So automatically I'm expecting newer things from that defense. That defense last year was bad.
Yeah.
Sam Howell wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he was.
They just couldn't stop nobody.
Yeah.
So it should be they only won two games, 3 games, 4 games, something like that. They should win more than that. Now, I'm not gonna say playoffs, but I think they should. They should win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say 8 or 9.
Okay.
8 or 9 games. They might squeak into the playoffs. That's a tough division.
Yeah.
So not everybody's gonna make the playoffs. The Cowboys and the Eagles are gonna make the playoffs.
Okay.
Now, then it's like, see what the Giants do. I don't think the Giants are gonna do much, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see, man.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
see.
gonna be
We'll
a good
see.
season. Yeah, it's gonna be a good season. We'll have plenty to talk about once the season, approaches and getting closer. Games will be on, so I'm sure we'll be talking about it.
Yeah. So you picking as we wrap this up, because game about to come on soon.
Yeah.
You got Dallas winning.
I got Dallas coming back tonight, winning game 2.
Give me a score prediction. Go ahead. Leave us on a high note.
I'm gonna say, all right, high scoring game. I'm gonna say 110 to 107.
Wow, close game. High scoring, close game.
110, 107. Is that too high? It might be, but I still think it's going to be a close game.
All right, 110 and 107.
Only because I don't think you can go into Boston and blow them out. So if you go into Boston and win, you gotta really eke one out, grind out a win in Boston. So it's gonna be close, but Dallas tonight.
All right, we're gonna see.
What you think?
I still got Boston winning, man. I got Boston winning. I think it will be a closer game, but I still got Boston winning.
All right. We didn't forget you said 4-1. We didn't forget you said that. So
yeah, I'm still going with that. Gentleman sweep. 4-1.
Okay.
But man, it was a great episode.
Yeah.
We'll see where this game is. And I hope everybody enjoyed the first episode, and we will see you guys next week.